All right. The first one I saw is Dubuque. We're in Dubuque. However, however that might influence you. And now the other thing to note is the appraiser, of course, like on Antiques Roadshow, is going to come in and talk about the objects that you see. So when you hear the story of these objects and you see them, go ahead and toss in the chat what you think they're worth, and we'll see if the appraiser takes your suggestion of that. So with that, let's bring out our hosts for the Antiques Roadshow.
Hello and welcome to the Antiques Roadshow. We greet you here from Dubuque, Iowa, where we're so happy to have you all.
The hustling, bustling Dubuque, Iowa. If I just look out any window, I can see exactly the same thing I would see from any other window. It's pretty much...
I think that one has a cow.
Oh, we are appreciative of the residents of this lovely, bustling town for them to come here and show us their family heirlooms, many of which were surprisingly flat and featureless. And really, why the residents here have not slit their wrists already, I'm not sure. But that's a whole other show.
I already want to, but thanks to the Xanax.
Yes. Yes. But now that we're here, of course, we have to take the time to find the treasures hidden amongst the flat, boring. Can you just...
Yes, let's get to the guests before the crippling depression sets in harder. And let's see, who's our first guest today?
Oh, yes, it's a couple. It's a couple.
Oh, yes.
Yes. It's a couple. It's Mr. and Mrs. Sitzpotter. And we are so happy to have you, Mr. and Mrs. Sitzpotter, here with your family find. What do you have for us today?
Oh, well, so excited to be here.
Very excited.
Yeah. I've got this tiny little keychain that has "You Rock" on it, and it's an award.
Yes, and this is what the award was given for, the exquisite design of the three gods. We think this is the three gods of Dubuque. The three gods of Dubuque. And when you wind it, it actually plays their theme song.
It's as rocking as Dubuque.
That is incredible to invoke your town's own deities.
Well, it took a long time. We spent many restless nights where we stayed up past 10 to get it done.
Even as late as 10:30. And we drank coffee while doing it.
Great. That's scintillating.
Yeah.
Yes.
We should bring in our expert to tell us what you got there.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, I'm Thomas Aquinas, no relation. And I've lived in Dubuque my whole miserable life. Dubuque, I know. We've tried to class the place up a little bit. And I notice you have there the original Dubuque God and Goddess and the award for the music. Now, that is the first year, 1939. It was developed in the Great Depression, and many people think it brought on the fall of the Weimar democracy in Germany, but not everyone agrees. Now, unfortunately, the actual value of it is, since it was the first year, everybody bought one. So the value is 35 cents. However, since they're a matched pair, now the thing I have to know, do they have numbers on them?
I've got a 4.
Well, what do you have, sir?
An 8.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Mismatched numbers. The value goes to 11 cents. I'm so sorry. Well, I'll talk to you all some other time.
Oh, it's okay. The journey got us here.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, that's a shame that that doesn't cover bus fare to, anywhere else in the country.
Yes. It really doesn't. I think maybe I don't know what to say. I think maybe we can find a little light at the end of this completely depressing and utterly apathetic tunnel by bringing on our next hopeful. Yes. Yes. Oh, Miss Snitz.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Miss Snitz. I see that you've brought us something fabulous.
Dorothy Snitz, and I've never been anywhere outside of Dubuque, but
We can tell.
one of my cousins went to Hawaii and brought me back hula guy, and not just any hula guy, but hula guy who plays I Want to Go Back to My Little Grass Shack on the ukulele.
That's amazing.
That's sort of amazing. I think perhaps we need another expert to tell us just what this item that is precious to you,
Well, luckily we have a Hawaiiologist.
a Hawaiian.
Oh my God! It's Hula Guy. Oh, and it's the one that plays that tune. Oh my God! Oh my God! I mean, that is Hula Guy from 1949. It must have been bought in an antique shop, and it plays that one song. And the other thing I noticed earlier is that you could see through the dress, so you saw the Unscrewed theater in the background, which tells you something of the origin of it. It is priceless. There is no value can be put on that. There are people, I think if you put it at auction, it would come up to $1,973,000.72. It is the rarest, most valuable hula guy in existence.
Thank you so much. I've never had anything of value in my life before.
Nobody in Dubuque does. I just can't take it. I have to leave.
Wow. That I think that goes to show that the best things in Dubuque come from somewhere else.
Did not expect to break our top ever estimate for any item ever in this endless pit
My goodness.
of nothing.
Yes. Wow. Well,
Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one.
yes, let's bring on. I believe we have one more person with some
Mr. Smythe, please, Mr. Smythe, regale us with the tale of your.
Hi. I'm not only the manager of the local Dubuque Kabuki Theater, but I'm also the most hated man in Dubuque because I work for the Dubuque Bugle. I'm their cartoonist. And I'm so proud to be hated. This item I have was given to me by George Soros himself on the back of his land yacht. I believe it's a likeness of John Lennon, the great musician.
My goodness, that is
It's dang heavy. It's holler. It's as empty as my editor's head.
my goodness. Well, we just so happen to have an expert on Beatlemania here. And I believe yes, Paul, are you with us? No relation?
Greetings. What's that? Oh, my goodness, mate. Oh, you've got the official not John Lennon statue. No, now I know you may be thinking, oh, no, it's not John Lennon. That's a bad thing. Oh, no, no, no. This was a limited edition of statues produced in Beatlemania that were not John Lennon, which are far rarer than the actual John Lennon products. Yes, they are. So, now the thing is, I have to ask you, you said it was hollow. Yes, now could you show me the back?
It's Dwight Eisenhower.
I see. Now, would you hug it? Give it a hug. This is actually just for my own entertainment. It has nothing actually to do with the value of the product. I just wanted to see someone hugging the not a John Lennon. It's one of those things. Now, its actual value, considering, now this is going to sound very strange, but the only place in the world they were imported to other than London was Dubuque. So it's even rarer because it is the Dubuque product box on it. Now, unavailable in the rest of the country, and only 3 were imported to Dubuque. Now, you have 3 possible values. 1, $800, 2, $2,000, and 3, $500,000. And it all depends on one thing. In the middle on the back, does it have the initials KM? Does it have the KM seal?
No. I
I'm
need the money
sorry,
to move to Omaha.
It's not worth $500,000, but I think at auction it would bring between actually $900,000 and $3,000. Yes.
You're kidding.
I'm so pleased for you.
You're kidding.
I have to go see if I can find if you have that. There may be the Ringo, not Ringo, statue somewhere here in Dubuque, and I have to find it.
That is incredible. Wow, I don't think I've heard such exciting news from Dubuque, Iowa, since they found one of Paul McCartney's clones there after he died.
$900 to these people is like $1 million. I mean, I know that man is going to run to the local convenience store and just buy all the scratchers he can get his hands on.
I can only imagine.
Oh,
Wow.
but it's time for us to leave this hole in the middle of a map.
And
Never
see.
felt so happy.
Thank you so much from the shining beacon of the Midwest that is Dubuque, and with apologies to anyone with Iowan family. It's all done in good fun and with love.